Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to the online class. Students, let us start our new topic. Our new topic is the verb. Today we will study about lesson number 17, English grammar, the verb. So let us start the chapter. First we will discuss what is the verb. So dear students, what is a verb? See, a verb is a word used to express an action, state or possession. You can say action words are called verbs. A verb is a doing word that shows an action, an event or a state. A sentence may either have a main verb, a helping verb or both. In other words, a verb is a word that informs about an action, an existence of something. The verb is the main word in a sentence. Do you know, students? No sentence can be completed without a verb. Yes, verb is very important. It is a main word in a sentence because without verb you cannot form any sentence. No sentence can be completed without a verb. In other words, we can say verbs are words that are used to express an action. Every sentence must have a verb that shows what the subject is doing or explains what is going on. You can see, students, this chapter is very important. As I have told you now that without verb you cannot form any sentence. No sentence is completed without verb. So this chapter is very important. See, examples you can see. What are verbs? All the doing words, action words are called verbs. All the action words, doing words, whatever work we are doing now, action, that is called verb. Like sit, like stand, like sing, like run, like play. So all the actions what we do, all action words are called verbs. Let's understand this topic with the help of some examples. Let's have some examples here. As you can see on the screen, two sentences are written. He came before us. She goes there daily. He came before us. She goes there daily. Now, what you have to see? You can see in this sentence what action is going on. He came. So action is going on came. Hana? She goes there daily. So what action is going on? Goes. You can say the action words are called verbs. Like in these sentences, came, goes, they say something about the subjects. Hana? He came before us. So came, it says something about the subject, he, that he came. In the same way, goes, action word. And it says something about the subject, she goes. So they are called verbs. A verb is mainly a doing word. It says that somebody or something does an action. Like in this sentence you can see, he came before us. So here, came, this word says that somebody who is somebody here? He. Yes, that he is doing something. Hana? He came before us. So this action is going on. So such a verb is also called an action verb. Now just read these sentences. She is pretty girl. My father has a car. You can see, students, like am, is, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did. These words are called helping verbs. They tell us what somebody or something is or has. Like in this example, She is pretty girl. So how is she? This sentence is telling us that how is she? She is pretty girl. In the same way, my father has a car. So this sentence tells us what does the father have? So my father has a car. So the helping verbs, when we use helping verbs alone, they tell us what somebody or something is or has. Now see one more example on the screen. They are playing cricket. So here you can see are is a verb and playing also verb. है ना? Are is helping verb and play is main verb, है ना? Action word. So that means a verb is not always one word. Don't think that verb is having only one word. The verb is not always one word. It may often consist of more than one word. Like in this example, they are playing cricket. So are and playing, both are verbs. Both words are verbs. Okay, so here we have seen three types of sentences with the use of verb. First sentence like she helped her mother. Here we are having only main verb. She helped her mother. Helped, main verb. There is no helping verb. In another sentence you can see he is an intelligent boy. Here we are having only helping verb. Yes, we are having only helping verb. There is no main verb. And one more example we are going to mark it. Here we can see main verb plus helping verb. Both are used. So like this we use verb in the formation of sentences. Students, some verbs have objects after them. Just see one example. The children eat. If I write the children eat. Here in this sentence, you don't know what the children eat. Definitely you want to know what children eat. And this sentence is incomplete. Because eat is a verb. है ना? But it should be followed by some word to make complete sense. So we can write this sentence like the children eat fruits. The children eat food. है ना? Anything, whatever they eat, we can write. So suppose I have written the children eat fruit. So we know that the verbs need some words to make complete sense. And words that are added to the verbs to make complete sense, those words are called objects. So here in this sentence, what do the children eat? Yes, the answer is fruit. So fruit is the object of the verb eat. Eat is a verb and fruit is the object. है ना? In this sentence, the children eat fruit. So we need some words to make sentence a complete sense, right? Now students, have a look on transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. To understand this term transitive or intransitive, let's have some examples. With the help of examples, you can understand it in better way. Here on the screen you can see two sentences are written. The boy ate an apple. The girl laughed. So here in the first sentence you can see the verb ate. It requires an object to complete its sense. Yes, so we have added an object here, an apple, right? So it is called a transitive verb. That means it is clear that a transitive verb requires an object to make a complete sense. On the other hand, the next sentence, the girl laughed. Here you can see there is no object. So after the verb you can see laughed is a verb here. It does not require any object because it makes good and complete sense by itself. If I say the girl laughed, so that means this sentence is complete. It gives complete sense. So such a verb is called an intransitive verb. So dear students, it is clear that a transitive verb requires an object to make a complete sense. On the other hand, an intransitive verb does not require any object to make a complete sense. Okay, we will have some more examples of transitive or intransitive verb on the screen. Let's have some examples here. So here on the screen you can see some more examples of transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. So I think students, this transitive or intransitive is clear to you. There should be no doubt. See, it's very clear that transitive verb requires an object to make a complete sense. In every sentence you can see an object is added after the verb. And in intransitive verb we haven't used any object after the verbs, because intransitive verb does not require any object to make a complete sense, because it itself gives complete sense. Okay, now this chapter, the verb, I think it is clear to you. Watch the video and try to understand the chapter once again. Tomorrow we will meet with the part 2 exercises part. We will solve the exercises tomorrow in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.